Today what we're going to do is we're going to talk about some escapes from a headlock position. So my opponent has me in the headlock like this. One escape I can do is I can catch his arm here like this. I'm going to use my hand here. I'm going to catch by his bicep like this. One thing that I'll do is I'll prevent him from punching. If he's punching, I can stop the punch there. Now, keeping one leg in between his legs, I'm going to posture up real strong, look up towards the ceiling, and I'm going to bring his arm behind his back. So again, we're here like this. I'm going to get my arm through to prevent the punch. I catch the wrist. I look up towards the ceiling, real strong posture, and I bring the arm behind his back. Sometimes from here, I can't get my arm through. So I take my hand, I'm going to make a frame across his face. You never know, sometimes they might let go here, and that's it. But a lot of times when they let go, because his head's that way, he's going to turn into me for the takedown right away. So I already know that that takedown is going to come. So when I'm here like this, as he turns into me, see it go into me? Right there, I'm going to go for the guillotine choke. I'll show that from this angle. And then I can have the guillotine choke right away. Now, if my opponent is driving me down to the mat, so he is taking me and he's driving me down, there's no way I'm going to be able to sit up from here. I can't sit up. So as he drives me down, my right hand's going to go either inside his legs or grab the pants. My right knee is going to go in between his legs, and I'm going to take him all the way over using the momentum as he's throwing me. Now, once we land, he's probably still going to have me in the headlock, so I'm going to make a frame against his head, and I'm going to push into him to make him let go, and then I have the arm bar right away. I can come up and go right back for the arm bar. Now I find myself in the headlock on the ground. One thing I want to do is I don't want to allow my arm out here. My opponent could easily break my arm by pushing my arm down, by hooking my arm with his leg, okay, so he can submit me there. So I'm going to take my hand here and I'm going to reach around to his bicep, and this elbow is going to sneak to the ground so he can't control my elbow here and lock my elbow. So here, if I control his bicep here, I'm less likely to get punched. However, I can duck my head too so he can't hit me so much. Now I'm going to turn to all fours and I'm going to slide myself out and come to the top position. Of course, they're going to be hugging your head pretty hard. So as you're sliding out, it's not always going to be so easy. You may be able to get out, and you're going to have a little cauliflower ear trying to squeeze your ears out of there. If you can't get out, I can't get out at all, I could bridge this way, keeping my hips off the ground. And when my opponent resists back and pushes me back, I can turn him over to the top position. Now from this top position, he's hugging my head. If I try to lift my head up, I'm going to hurt my neck. So I make a frame by his throat and I push into him. Make him let go. Then I can come up and finish with the arm bar.